Good evening, guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to another video. Hopefully, you had a wonderful day. Whatever we planned, we were able to. I was able to execute that wonderfully. So I will explain the trade first. Then we will go to what is the plan for tomorrow. Because most of you are like asking me how I trade about the so that like you guys can learn. So yesterday what I did is like I told you guys there will be a supply around this range, which eventually what happened is basically market did a liquidity grab here. Okay, so market was playing with the retailers so that like they can shake out retailers, and like what eventually happened is like most of the retailers would have went long as soon as the market went open here, which is shown a huge amount of green candle, and when the market started to go higher. So what I did is like I waited, because as I explained you guys yesterday that my plan was to short at the supply at the opening, so I didn't had any plan to go long for that day. So what I did is like I patiently waited. When this candle played out, the second candle played out, I know that okay, this is a liquidity grab which is going to happen. And what I did is I waited patiently so that like I wanted to scalp. Okay, I didn't want to. I was not planning to carry a very long trade for the day. I was just planning to carry a very decent trade which I wanted to trade in just for the morning. Okay, it's just a card. You guys know that it is called a scalping trade. So okay, so what I did is basically if you see here, this was a break. Okay, this was the 5-minute candles low which has happened there. So when that break, I went a short here. Okay, my target was here. My target was to capture the gap fill. Okay, this was the target which I was playing out. So what ideally happened is like when the solid breakout happened here, I went short. I kept a stop loss here. Okay, I kept a stop loss here just below, just above this candle. I kept a stop loss, and my target was here. So ideally you might be thinking, okay, that is like little wide stop loss, but like no, it's not a wide stop loss for a scalp, but because my target was also a really decent target which eventually gave me a 3.5 3.6 kind of R, which is really nice. If you check online you will be seeing the 17 hour and all those things, but I'm not a trader like that. I prefer to keep my trading very humble. So I look for trades which are like 2 hour 3 hour and compound it. That is a better way to grow in the market than looking for a one trade which is going to double your capital. So this was the idea behind me. So I was able to exit here. So once this candle happened, and till here I didn't trail my SL. Once these two candles formed, I kept my CTC SL. So CTC means cash to cash, which means that your entry becomes your exit. So I kept it there. After that, like eventually that fall happened till here, and I was able to exit with a proper risk reward, and eventually market turned bullish. But I didn't trade actually today because I am having a really bad health. I am having a little bit of coughing and all those things last few days, so I didn't trade actively today in the afternoon. So what happened in the market is like no, for coming to for tomorrow, that is why you guys are here. So you want to know what is the plan for tomorrow, bro. So eventually what you need to check is here, market is currently coming to the supply range. So what you need to be cautious is like now you need to be little cautious with your longs. Okay, Nifty, especially Bank Nifty, is like going into this big supply buildup which has happened here, and now going into that which is going to play out nicely. If you play nicely here, you might able to get a really good shot which is going to happen. So there's a reason why market is like extremely bullish, is like all the global markets and everything is showing a good amount of strength. That is the reason. And end of the year, December last week, we call it as Santa rally, because like most of the year, every year almost we end up in the green only in the last week, because of all the celebrations, everything and all those things. People tend to put money into the market, and it is called Santa rally. This is the reason why we seeing like little amount of bullishness coming into the market. So that is fine. So this is the same as a trader. What you need to focus is here. This is the supply which we were talking for last couple of days. So in Bank Nifty, if it comes here, create a small character change happening here, and if it market start to fall from here, that is where you should be shorting the market. If you are able to find a really good shorting setup here, so I'm telling you the levels also. If you are able to find this is a big range. Okay, so if you are able to find a short in between 14,000 and 14,500 range, you will see I'm sorry, potentially really good R. Okay, potentially a really good R in this trade. So play for that. That is the ideal thing to do. So wait for a breakup structure and or a character change. Once that happens, look for a smaller time frame supply. From there, you should be looking to short. When it comes to global markets, if you want to see good amount of bullishness coming into the market, this is US 100, US 30, basically your Dow Jones. If you want to see bullishness coming into the market, you need to see a break of this level. Okay, so basically this level is 33,460 range. If you Dow Jones able to break out from this level, you will see this imbalance is getting filled. Okay, this imbalance getting filled, you will be seeing ideally, if you see this kind of imbalance is getting filled here, sorry, if you are able to see if this imbalance is going to get filled, that means you will see potentially good momentum build up in market. So other thing I want to say is the couple of sectors which are looking really good for tomorrow is auto. If you see bullishness in the market, auto sector is going to do extremely well in the coming days. That's what I feel. So look for auto sectors and auto stocks to play for your intraday bias. Second sector which I would suggest you to focus is cements. So ideally, cement is something which I want to capture as a BTST. So I have taken a BTST trade in cement stocks, which is ACC Cement. So ACC Limited actually. So this one is basically I was playing for this contraction. I was able to enter when here. So I was able to enter somewhere around here. This range I don't remember. Yeah, around 230 range. I took an entry. I kept a stop loss here. I didn't had any plan to book this for today, so I was just letting it go. I was had a really hopefully this will do really well for the coming days, because this is the potential supply which I see. Till here it can go. Okay, so till here it can go. So there is not like a big supply which is happening in between. So I was playing as a BTSC. I took this when I see this good contraction which was happening here. I took it. Now from my entry, the good thing about like taking BTST little early is basically is it is moving nicely here, and I am already up almost 20 points. So now what is the problem? Advantage is that even if it is opening like 20 points or 30 points gap down, I won't be like having a huge risk because I already have some profit sitting with me. So I don't have to worry about that thing. So okay. So if you want to know more about like BTSTs, just comment below. I will explain all the BTST trades which I'm going to take from now onwards in your video, so that you guys can learn. So now you know what is the plan for tomorrow. Currently I am carrying some bullish position in the market for the coming days, or not coming days, tomorrow. So I won't be surprised even if it is a small gap down happening. So but I am sitting with like a little amount of profit only, so I don't mind even if it is a small gap down happening. But like my main when I look at in the bigger picture, I will be looking at the supplies in like Nifty and Bank Nifty. If we see a potential rejection from these supplies, that is where we can put in big money and try to capture big falls if it is happening. Okay, so hope you guys enjoy the video. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel. See you guys tomorrow with a wonderful video.